Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Starfield. Let's get it going. Today we are going to complete the US Navy storyline. I need to complete that, and I also want to get back to main story quests today as well. I've been slacking lagging on that. I remember last time I was here, I definitely gave up because I died and didn't have a save ready for me. But we're not gonna make that mistake again.
Inside the barriers, double time.
So for you just tuning in, this is all this is
Kino unit, head to command. Far end of the compound.
This is Londinian. This is a place that was first sacked by the Teremorphs, and they destroyed the city. So pretty much the alternative was to leave it and try to pretty much keep them within the city itself. Yeah, this place gives you a lot of like options of getting weapons, getting prepared. Yeah. Like I knew something was gonna go down. I know something's gonna go down because they just want to make sure that you're very well prepared for this. Crack this joint real quick. This should be alright.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
This. Like that's why I'm so scared, because I'm just like, did I jump into this quest not being prepared? Digging into the Taylor and Line Part 2. J. Curse completed with these. There was no use soon. Is this something I should have to read? Nope.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Got the wrong USC Vanguard. You're respecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Teremorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind where...
Sorry guys, 1 second. Just want to make sure my chat is good. I had a lot more people talking to me lately. Yeah.
When Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport, has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
They Victor's bombed this place? Why would he do that?
The initial Teremorph outbreak that overran Londinium during the tail end of the colony war came as a complete shock. Waves of the creatures appeared out of nowhere, and the city was quickly overwhelmed. There were some attempts at evacuation, but Victor's decided more definitive action was merited. He ordered the spaceport to be bombed, ensuring no other ships could leave the city. Halting the spread of the outbreak, but leaving large sections in ruins and condemning countless lives. And the intervening 20 years have only made Londinium more hostile, not less. So my people will not be coming for you out there. Understood?
You wouldn't even send a rescue party?
We are unwanted guests on this planet, and, as a rule, I don't put my people in any more risk than is absolutely necessary. We've got it hard enough out here. So, no. There will be no cavalry sweeping into the rescue.
He told us what we're going to face out there?
Teremorphs, and plenty of them. Outside our little sanctuary here, much of the planet is theirs. For that reason, we keep our trips into the city to a minimum. That also means our intel becomes largely historical once you go much beyond the defenses. It's also why I want to make sure I'm being crystal clear. Out there, you're on your own.
Is the weather affecting me right now? Understood, man. Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
You can pinpoint the location of these samples all the way from here?
Pinpoint's a bit strong.
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. It'll be up to you, Kaiser, and I to find the things.
Ready when you are.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Let me quick save here. Like I like this stuff. The thing about this stuff is I don't want to carry it because it's gonna slow me the hell down. Cause where am I at right now? Yeah, my capacity is always very low. But I am gonna take all this ammo.
Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
I don't know why that was empty.
Howdy.
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
Excuse me.
shit. Fuck.
Haven't seen a lock picked that easily.
Oh shit, no.
Traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Okay. Hello.
Why is that locked? Is that not for me? Alright, that just does more damage. It's not actually, it's not, but it's not as good as the fire rate. Alright. This is probably a rare, this is a legendary armor, but I can't take it. I know what we're gonna do. What is it that I have that's too much? Resources. Fuck it. I'm not even just take the armor. Let's up to the person that's optional, and then we're gonna head in.
You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Micro gun. So look at that. I'm already encumbered, even though I took ammo. So I'm just gonna take this, head back to my ship. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Put that in there. Aha. Sorry guys, we gotta go back to the somewhere. Because I just don't want, like, we have to sell it. I don't want that.
Check complete. We're good.
Dad, what does superfluous mean? I just read it in my book.
It means, more than enough. As in, Korako has a superfluous amount of books.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable. No! I won't have more than enough until I have a super duperfluous amount of books.
The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you
Oh, I know, brother. I know.
Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed.
All right. So let me go. Yeah, let's go here. know, they don't sell weapons here, right? Okay, we have to go here regardless. I'm gonna go here. I gotta sell this stuff. I keep getting over encumbered.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I'll go to the trade district and sell everything.
Things for you. By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Thing about the
Sounds
trade
like he's got more
business?
work.
Be my guest.
If we're not using it, it's gotta go. Not that. I'm not using that. We're gonna keep that. That's what it is. Look at that joint. 12 mass. Okay. Selling it. Selling it. I'm never selling that Ranger outfit. I should put that away. You know what it is? I also got to start crafting, guys. Like that's the problem. Did I just sell my frag grenades? I did. So my frag grenades, fudge.
Of course, of course.
Oh my god, that's tough.
You won't find a better. Pleasure dealing with you.
Okay. I think that's gonna be done tomorrow.
Now this planet, this is more my speed. Oh, I could hike here for a while.
Why is this armor not doing it? Well, I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Do I need thermal? Is my thermal meter not good enough?
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
But you're kind of scared.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
Wait, are you nervous?
Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Now, are we doing this? Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comms should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
I don't think they will allow you to have Kaiser
All right.
because you already have a robot already. That's part of the collection.
Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Oh man, it feels like a space mission.
Engaging.
They're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more controlling them.
So there's different versions of the Teremorphs apparently. Not just the one we saw. Not like that. First
You're
one we
going
saw.
to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Completing target elimination.
Nobody want to kill that? You say you want to make a beeline for that area, but you know, I kind of figured that was a notion to check out everything else.
Deploying lethal countermeasures.
No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
pulse rifle though. We're gonna take it. I gotta go to all three. Yep. Right, let's straightforward it.
Open fire!
Oh! Oh my god, they're really fucking with me. Oh!
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
These voices are crazy.
Ah, damn it. I should have been more careful.
Damn, what the hell is that? Why the fuck am I getting hit? Okay. What is hitting me? One down. Okay. We saved though this time. We actually. Damn, these joints are strong as shit.
All set on your gear? And let's...
Oh, you know what I just realized? We got a new baby. We didn't even put that at the... Yeah, this has to go somewhere. I think I'm gonna put this... Oh, 8. Yeah. Ooh.
Geyser? Percival, everything green on your end?
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Geyser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
That creature. It's dominating. Must be a more.
We were using the wrong weapon, guys. We were using the wrong weapon. Holy shit.
More of them. Clean them up.
Mind you, those were a little bit stronger than these right here.
I'm glad you're handling the messy work.
Yeah, so they are shooting something back. I'm wondering because I don't see it when I'm getting hit.
Processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting a multiple valid signature.
Sorry, guys.
Power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
So let's actually use some stuff that we have.
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
You left us. Why did you leave us?
That is so creepy.
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
An albino. Why are you using a later cutter is what I'm really upset about. Oh man. Alright, I already did it. Is it that I'm gonna keep doing something and it's more just gonna come each time? That a grenade launcher that I just got? They might not be, is there a weakness, lasers? Is that what it is?
Nice work. No. Earlier scan picked up a valid Teremorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
We've got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
If you don't mind, bring me anything useful?
I think if you have this, equip this. Can I give her something actually? What am I not using? Oh, that's it. To use
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
9 damage on that pistol though, that's my problem. So I do have to probably buy something for her to use that's better. No, not probably, I do. Alright, we're gonna save here. Okay, that was kind of scary.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel.
Remind me of aliens. Oh, everybody took their stuff off? Yeah, you guys are feeling comfortable? Put your armor back on. Sarah. As long as you guys don't harm me.
Leeches. What's keeping you things warm? What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this?
Was that the worm that turned into that?
The heat leeches are Teremorphs.
But no.
Fuck!
It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere.
And that's how they get...
That means Teremorphs.
Oh my gosh.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a Teremorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby Teremorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how Teremorphs move between planets.
What this means for the plans to clean up Teremorphs?
That I don't have an answer for right now.
Yeah, what
But
is she gonna
if
say?
they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and Teremorphs. The Aciles we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both.
What we just witnessed, that can't be how all Teremorphs are born, right?
No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinian lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
This feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the Teremorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a Teremorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
But you just said that you couldn't make that thing. They just said that you couldn't make that plant, which turns them into anywhere else. Unless, you know, they brought it over there. I can't imagine what it, given what we just witnessed, it's plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Oh!
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
This faction. When we went to go get this guy, this faction had something like that in their area. It was all gassy and stuff like that. So they're probably they're the reason that Teremorphs were able to get to New Atlantis. I assume. Oh shit.
All right, let's get to the bottom of this.
Metaphor tissue sample.
Percival, Kaiser's got the cell data from the New Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
It's brain cured.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is?
Kaiser, if you don't move out the way.
Here?
I think I mean Lazarus plants were used to trigger the attack. I want to hear from you.
I think someone figured out how to use the Lazarus plant to trigger Teremorph attacks.
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect.
Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Teremorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
But you didn't. You did. But didn't you say that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, but the plants can't grow anywhere.
It can't. At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this, someone found a way.
You sound like a complete. I thought the timing of the Teremorphs showing was suspicious.
Certainly were.
Sound like a crackpot.
Answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
I got some ideas. Okay, hold up. Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe some independent like the Elliptic. They were looking for firepower. How's the room? Trust me, these guys are the worst. God, someone inside the EC much. I got some idea, but it's far from responsible to just start hurling accusation. They in the Haltum or one of her soldiers. They're most likely. I want to say it's House Varun. I really want to say them, but I also want to be reasonable. No, fuck, you've been reasonable this whole game.
Let's save the discussion for when you all are standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Teremorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Hold on. No? Can't go up there? Probably make me go up there in a moment. Yeah, now we're gonna go out there.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
Also, Lazarus plant.
Power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Lazarus plant. This game has so many Mass Effect things, and that's why I made it episode 2 out of 2. Like, too many Mass Effect sort of references. I haven't played 2 yet, but I know that's a thing in that one.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Alright, you can only open this one, so you have to be here. Alright guys, master. That's it. Hold up now. You know, I'm not even melee skilled. I'm only guns. Oh, the fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm a real idiot.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
So press it. The fuck? Why do I do everything?
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Oh man.
Admiral! It just
She's about to find out.
transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility. Other than our casualties? Yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Oh man.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
I got frostbite.
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Teremorphs and all this a secret. in me.
Never learned this reading minds trick you have mastered. There are plenty of...
The recording said it all. He saw the potential
Hypothermia
as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
a cold-blooded murder. I can't remember who taught this. Keeping the secret would save lives. Honestly, a commander in a tough situation. I like.
Wrong. I was a commander. I've been in tough situations, and nothing would ever make me feel that it's justified to sacrifice lives for the sake of keeping a secret.
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. What kind of commander is that? But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
Right, exactly. So he was upset. You're right, he's long gone. It's up to us to get to the bottom of this. Guys, we're gonna lie to her to the very end.
That's exactly right. Let's move. The settled systems are counting on us.
We are going to lie to her to the very end.
Kaiser, try it now.
Kaiser might better get fucked up, isn't he?
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
My thing is, you were losing. You were fucked. He wanted to figure out a way to eliminate this situation. You were not winning that fight with the Teremorphs. He had to bombard. Like I get it. It sucks, but what was the other option? He thought that this was gonna be like an end to humanity itself. How the hell do I fight hypothermia? This is more damage. Well, this has a big fire rate. That's why. Let's see. Nope. Damn, she's gonna find out, right? And she's gonna be so upset with me. I think that's what's gonna happen sooner or later. That's why I feel like I have to tell her the truth at some point before she finds out and doesn't fuck with me at all. Kaiser, move out the way. That's one switch, two switch. Alright, my next set of skills that I level up in are going to go towards crafting. I have to start learning how to craft. This is ridiculous. I feel like I could have so much better shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Damn, frostbite.
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think
Wow.
you're due for some company.
The boss fight. I'm out of ammo!
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help.
Meat to the slaughter.
There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
It's got me! Where are you?
Kill the ads. Kill ads.
You're not getting away with
Why am I all of a sudden out of ammo on everything?
You won't be leaving here alive.
Hold up, hold up. For real?
They're going to betray you. Every last one.
Closer. Closer. Closer now.
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
Look, it's working. But the thralls, they're attacking the anomaly. Percival, are you doing this?
That's not me. I'm just nulling out the frequency.
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
We freed them, and they're helping us.
No signal online. I've still got more capacity. Get to the next fish.
It's
Oh,
working.
they're attacking it. These voices are so bugging me out right now.
Dish, and I should be able to shut it down completely. No signal at full power. That should be the end of its connection to its thrall. Now hit it with everything you've got.
They're not coming after us. I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Oh shit.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secured.
That was a
All
good.
wrapped
This
up.
this was a good
Time
quest
to get
right
the hell
here.
out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk.
Where, but wait. I need to know something because my ammo depleted so quickly. Is this using the same ammo? Yes, it is. It is. No, what the fuck? Fudge. Sorry. That's using that ammo. Okay. All right. I just wasted the other one.
On it. See you soon.
Let me just do a quick. Am I over encumbered? I am. Dang, I just picked two things. I just picked two things up in this quest. Is it this? Can I fast travel back? Sure I can. Frostbite becomes worse. I don't know what you want me to do. I got frostbite. Like, I don't know. I'm losing a finger or two or something.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Shut up. How do I get in here? Okay.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Is the plan going to still work now that we got to clean up heat leeches and teremorphs?
Can't be positive until we run some tests. But knowing that the Teremorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Sure did. Kaiser got all Thompson.
Best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Bay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
You're right, baby. It's gonna be involved with the attacks. Couldn't rule him out, but he's still alive on the planet suspects, that's for sure.
That's putting it lightly.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be put towards. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the Teremorphs. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have committed the attacks?
If it were me, I started the scene of the crime. New Atlantis.
Thank you, Captain. Once you've finished your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself. No telling who might be involved.
Visiting the Latinian has left me with a longing for an era. I did not think this was possible.
Oh shit, I'm in pain. I'm in pain? What do you mean I'm in pain? Alright, we gotta go to our ship. We're done here. This planet had done too much damage. This armor is supposed to be the best armor in the fucking game, and can't keep you from frostbite and hypothermia.
That was fun. Now what?
I want to see something. Okay. Yo, look at all this that I really have to start spreading the love. I'm not putting it into any more into combat. It's done. It is done. Matter of fact, doing this was actually kind of crazy. I should have had only 2 or, yeah. On hard mode, I should have had 2 or 1. Yeah, it's these two gotta happen. Science. I gotta put more into science.
Now you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Hell of a view from here. Don't you always say, don't listen to...
Except the Bay Vectors. I think towards, like, I want to see, like, towards the end of the quest line, that's when it reveals her that, hey, your father is alive and he's a dick.
I have something
But,
for you when you
but
have a moment.
only read that I haven't told her
If you
yet.
don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. I should start. Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
By the way,
Be
Captain.
scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here. Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
My inventory is almost full again. How much money do I have? I'll buy two parts of my ship and that's done. That's gone.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me more about your time on Londinium?
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more.
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Teremorphs, no?
Please stop. You murdered U.S. citizen. You're going to pay for it. Now confess. I know you're involved in the attack on Tau City. We found a recording of you discussing the use of... That's my fault. So he was wrong. That response that I had before was actually terrible. I kind of figured that's what I was not understanding, and I thought I was just talking shit.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
So you really don't know anything about the attacks? Is that what you're claiming?
Of course. Do I look like I'm in any position to do what you're describing? So I'd very much appreciate your agreement to not share what you found. We wouldn't want anyone else jumping to conclusions now, would we?
So you're really... I don't know.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Teremorph attacks on Tau
You
City,
fucking shit.
New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Absolutely. So let's see, who you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
Nobody really should have. Cause you're... No way, a better way to show the UC what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it. To work on something that long, that to work on.
You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Teremorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
You didn't even trust your own people in the UC?
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Teremorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death, it was the only option that made sense at the time.
Maybe it's better that few people knew about it. The information should have been handed over to security to keep from ever being used. You just said it took years to use a plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing. Please, no secret is dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives.
Easy to say now, but in that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor. having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
And what the hell do you care if the UC wants you on there either?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm not so sure.
He said a new face would be needed, but it's not an impossibility because it's true. Like getting yourself transformed and you're physically. I think that just hinted that it is canon, so like the actual universe. How could you coordinate all this from in here, Orlays? Why does it sound familiar?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
Orlays. Why did that name sound familiar?
Can't remember the many lives you've taken. Orlays was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock, the man I had to eliminate to hide my secret.
So you murder UC citizen because some slight against your honor? You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
What kind of honors are we talking?
Something befitting the dedication to the colonies you two have shown. While of course they can't give you a command, responsibility like that has to be earned. The Cabinet does have access to considerable resources. I expect you'll be quite pleased with the result, and none of it would have happened without my intervention.
I suppose if you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here for a while. They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Teremorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
What kind of works are you talking about here?
I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down, and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though. If the Cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
I'm just going to forget the fact that you kill people to accomplish your good works.
And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war, or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same, and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
I hope you enjoy this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
I kind of do not want to tell the I kind of actually not want to tell the Cabinet. I think that I feel like he has so much more dire needed information. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Why not keep him?
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
If you don't mind, I'd like... Sure, I'm right.
Toilet.
Yes?
Yeah. Even if I take this snack, it's considered stealing. Like, I don't have that kind of... I'm about to tell her everything.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against Teremorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who might have committed the attacks?
It was Vave. Let's tell her. We gotta tell her.
That seems unlikely, considering he's been dust for about 20 years.
I'm sure the captain just misspoke. Right?
And if I said I wasn't?
If you said my father was still alive and using Teremorphs as weapons, I might think it's time for a psych eval. So we just misheard you, right?
No, he's alive. You see, had him this whole time. He orchestrated that attack from himself.
No, that's impossible. He's gone. My father is dead.
Don't have to believe me. Doesn't change the fact. I swear I'm not lying to you. He's alive. He's responsible for the attacks.
That's quite the revelation.
Certainly putting it mildly.
Alive. Vay Victus is alive? How did you find him?
Look, it's not important. What's important is that we tell the Cabinet what we found. I found the lead investigating. He actually contacted me. He was the reason we found Kaiser.
Wait. You knew he was
I know,
alive
girl.
And didn't tell us?
I couldn't. I was sworn secrecy, but this felt too important.
You were sworn to... You swore. You were just doing your duty, weren't you? Yeah, I guess I, of all people, should know what a burden that can be. Doesn't mean I'm not mad, but I guess you letting us know late is preferable to never. Now at least we can inform the Cabinet and let them deal with him.
But he thinks it can't be allowed. What do you think the Cabinet will do to him?
I honestly don't know. If it were me, I'd make damn
Am I dying?
I never spoke to another human being again. but I may be a bit less than impartial. But for the wanton murder of civilians, I doubt anything's off the table.
Something's killing me. Shit will cost more to fire while interpreting well. I'm in shock. I gotta clear my hypothermia. I gotta clear my hypothermia because I am fucking dying. That's crazy. Thank you.
We'll tell the cabinet, and they'll ensure.
Give me that word.
Exactly. The people he harmed deserve justice. But now I guess we've got our answer. Nothing left to do but put it all in front of the cabinet. Any last things we needed to discuss? This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Teremorphs.
Nothing else on my end. Let's head there. What do you think the cabinet will do when they learn about Vapid's involvement in the attacks?
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
I say spare him. What kind of risks are there that we decide to bring back Asilius?
Asilius aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Teremorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asilies, we're at least dealing with known risks.
So both approaches to cleaning the world are effective against the heat leeches?
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asilies seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Which one didn't tell me are you
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference. And here we go.
All right. I don't see why not with the micro. We did all that work. The thing about the species, the thing that we're saying is minimal risk having those animals.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Teremorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It's a deliberate attack. Is that second report from who I think it's from?
This report comes from a particularly confidential source both you and I are familiar with, yes. Among the reasons its findings are so alarming. Now, is it true? Was the attack on New Atlantis planned?
My God.
An attack? Using Teremorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So
She
then,
said,
is
"Shut
what
up."
the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
The report in the whole true relates help, but Vivit is organ.
Well, ma'am, it seems your report is incorrect. Francois Sanon was responsible for the attacks.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order.
Wait, what?
This information doesn't... Now, that's quite the accusation your group is leveling. Seeing as Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Whoa.
It just transformed.
Oh.
A Teremorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
Yeah.
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vivictus.
Oh, okay, so I did tell him.
I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
He showed me he had no more outside contact. He used UC functionary to get his message out.
That's truly disconcerting to hear. But cutting off Vivictus's contact with the outside world is likely to be just the beginning of his punishment.
What's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
I'd say we spare him.
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Agreed. That's what I call, man. What sort of measure will the UC take?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively easy. But we'll ensure its growth is contained, that access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
Securing the plant is enough to be, it should be wiped out.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Hey, Chuck, you don't want to destroy it. Is the UC planning to keep this for themselves?
I'm not sure I like what you're suggesting. The UC's only plan is to protect lives. Though, I won't discount that perhaps your proposal could get us closer to that goal. So, explain to me your thinking in destroying the plant.
I think we should. How for anyone to come in and do attack with the plants?
That's only a partial solution. The UC should involve the Freestar Collective in the operation in an attempt to remain as transparent as possible.
And once Victus has been dealt with, this problem can end here.
And allow us to focus on the grander task to come. Very well. We'll clean up the plant. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Teremorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Teremorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter. Please, ask.
I can feel this one. While intimidating creatures, certainly, Aseles are docile unless provoked. They're honestly closer to oversized mobile scanners than deadly predators. The concern is that, while all proposed methods will be long-term efforts, the Aseles are the slowest. Slow to breed, slow to deploy. We do everything we could to accelerate that process, including mustering some of our mothballed cloning technologies. But if we do elect to use this method, we'll be doing things at the pace of a megafauna, which is not an expedient one. Infinitesimally low.
But not zero.
The chance of a starship landing on you as you sit here isn't zero, yet you still attended. Personally, my fear isn't mutation, but Teremorphs developing a resistance. But that's something our group can continue to address if we decide to take this approach, as I believe we should.
This won't work without them.
Exactly right, ma'am. The Interstellar Affairs Office has already begun reaching out to worlds throughout the settled systems, informing them of the risks we're all facing, and that the UC has a plan to prevent what happened on New Atlantis from happening elsewhere. Thus far, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. The spirit of mutual cooperation displayed between the UC and the Freestar Collective in managing the Teremorph data set a good tone for the work we're doing, Captain. We expect we'll hit some resistance, but our office has plenty of carrots and sticks to ensure the program's widespread success.
The responsibilities will be spread across multiple branches of the UC. Research and day-to-day administration will be handled by a new group under the Science Division. All diplomatic concerns and coordination will fall to Chief Yassine and Interstellar Affairs. But most of the actual on-the-ground work, that'll be handled by the Vanguard. Very well.
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little applied genetics. The Science Division is in full agreement.
I doubt there's another body in the galaxy that could pull it off.
Absolutely correct. There are no better hands in the galaxy for this project than ours.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colony's Teremorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD.
Pretty sure
As
nobody wants
befits
this
such a
job.
group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
It's a Class 1 citizen.
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is rather impressive.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
And as a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you, Captain, will have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Nice. Alright, well, we're still not done with the UC apparently.
I'm pleased we'll be working together. You seem like a person who gets results.
We all have our tasks, Captain. Best we get to them.
Yeah?
Okay, guys, they'll be back in a moment. And we're back. So the quest line is done. I do want to see about going to this guy. She said he had stuff for me. And he is...
Well, well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
Can you tell me what a Class 1 citizen? Thank you, man. It's an
No
honor.
need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
It's incredibly generous.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up Teremorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
They're on a Vanguard mission. Only ever really done the one. Actually, I started helping Percival with these new alien threats. What am I doing? I think it's time to take some time off from aliens.
Of course. You've earned some R&R. Once you're rested up and ready to head out there again, you come see me.
I think it's back to the main storyline now. What's going on, Kai? It's good to see you, brother. I'm doing all right, man.
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded.
Oh, shit.
To open fire. Good. We're all done here. Carry on.
Oh, shit. There's a lot of aliens on this planet. I don't know what's where. Follow the distortion on the scanner. Oh, maybe it's that. Oh damn, I forgot to get more ammo too.
Oh, please don't. Something I need to talk to you about.
Now you want to talk.
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you. Taking those steps to eradicate the Teremorph threat is essential to the safety of every living thing in the settled systems. You should be proud.
Thanks, but I'd rather talk about this later. Something had to be done. Those creatures were dangerous.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. Well, I'm relieved that the United Colonies agreed to use their genetically engineered microbe to exterminate the Teremorphs. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a smart choice you've made. A solid scientific decision.
I was just concerned that you'd be against this.
Against it? Not at all. I follow the science. If Chief Engineer Kulkarni believes that the microbe will be effective, then we have to trust her experience. Good, good. I wouldn't want you to think it was some kind of mistake. Your decision, coupled with the eradication of the Lazarus plant, has made the settled systems a safer place to live for years to come.
Your approval always makes me feel more confident, Sarah.
Oh, well, of course. I'm happy to be there for you. If there's anything else you ever feel like discussing, you let me know.
Alright. So, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Because I started late. So we got to end kind of early. We got it done with the UC quest. That's all done in episode 7. And then tomorrow I will be starting early for the next episode of the main quest, which seems to be that over there on the horizon. Alright, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kai, once again, I want to throw a shout out to you, brother. Happy birthday, man.